Hi friends, welcome again to Queen's Kitchen. Today's recipe which I'm going to share with you is very famous Indian street food. They are called water balls, spicy water balls, Pani Puri, Golgappe, I don't know whatever name you want to call them, but they are really delightful, very spicy, mouth-watering recipe. I'm making puris from semolina, and also I'm using mint and mint, coriander and stuff for making my spicy water, which is also really good for your digestion. So let's go to the recipe and have a look at how we make Pani Puri, water balls or Golgappe.
Hey guys, today I'm going to make Golgappe with Mama. I'm Gurprasad and I'm going to put the oil in here.
As you can see, my kids have already added some semolina with some oil, and I'm taking fine semolina to make nice puffy puris or water balls, spicy water balls, Pani Puri we call it, followed by some salt, and we will just mix it until it's a texture of sand, kinetic sand. And now we will add some hot water, not very hot. It should be that the hand can go into the mixture, that how hot it has to be, not extremely hot, not cold. Now we will just knead it into a soft dough. We will keep on adding little amounts of water as needed to get a soft texture of a dough. It will take approximately 5 to 10 minutes to knead to this kind of nice textured dough. Now I have taken a damp cloth and I will just put this on and leave it for rest for another half an hour. In the meantime, we will just make our spicy water. For that I have taken some gooseberries, some cumin seeds, some coriander seeds, some carom seeds and some black pepper pods, and we will just evaporate the moisture from all these for a few minutes in a pan on a high flame by stirring them continuously, and we will just cool them down and pour it in our spice grinder, which I use for Breville. You can use any. And before making a powder, I'm adding some asafoetida, some black or Himalayan salt, some red chili powder and some chaat masala, and then we will mix them all, and we will make into a fine powder like this. And now in a blender we will just take some mint leaves which are washed properly before using them, followed by some coriander leaves, some sugar, salt to taste, but be mindful we have already added some Himalayan salt, so don't add too much. And I've added some chilies and tamarind pulp. I've added some couple of green chilies, and in last we will add the spice powder we just made then, and then we will add water into it and make a thin paste of this. I'm using Bellini blender. It works really good with all my recipes. does a very good job. So here we go, our mixture is blended nicely into a fine paste, and I used half of the powder, not whole amount. Now we will just keep on adding water and get the extract out of it. So we will be just left with the leaves and the material which we can use in chutneys and stuff, but we don't want that big chunks in our water, so that's why we are getting rid of it by sieving it. Keep on squeezing it so that all the extract goes into it. All the flavors of spices goes into that water. Mix it and put it in a fridge to cool down. And now last step is making our puris or our golgappe balls, water balls, whatever names you want to call them. And we just knead it again after half an hour before making puris out of it. So give it a good knead and get the damp cloth just beside where you making puris of it. The material which is not in use, you have to cover it with damp cloth, which won't dry it. Otherwise, if it dries, it won't become nice puris out of it. And we will just mix very tiny small balls, as you can see, from that material. This is one method of puris I'm showing you. There are other methods which I'll show you in later videos as well, how you can make these puris or golgappas with several methods. Now you can see they puffed up really nicely as soon as it went into hot oil, and I'm just frying it on a medium flame and fry it and get into golden brown color like this from both the sides, and take it out in a plate with paper towel on top of it to get some extra oil out. And I'm showing you another one. Just add it and press it down and it puffs up really nicely like this, and it will get really crunchy after a few minutes. Showing you another one. Put it in a hot oil on a medium flame, and then you can see here it puffs up. All of them don't puff up, so you can also use them in a papri chaat to make your chaat with them. Don't waste them, you can still use them somehow. And most of them you can get nice puris like this. Again, you can see I'm making another puri, and that's how we can make all the puris out of this material. Approximately 40 will come out of that much of material which I've used. For the masala or stuffing, I'm adding some potatoes today. For that I have taken one boiled potato, crushed it, and I'm adding some Himalayan salt with some cumin seeds which I have just sorted them and crushed them, followed by some red chili powder, some chaat masala, and some chopped green coriander. This is our stuffing for our puris. We'll just mix them together. You can also use white chickpeas, black chickpeas, some lentils for the stuffing as well. Now let's test it. Oh, it's so crunchy. You can see and I can feel it too. Put the stuffing in, and I have this red sweet chutney. The link has been already shared with you in the past, but I will share in this video as well. And then we will finally fill it with our spicy water. and this water is really good for your digestion as well. So enjoy pani puris, and most awaited video of mine, people were requesting, my viewers were requesting that you should put that on. So here we go, enjoy pani puris for this weekend, and I'll see you next week with some another interesting video. Take care, bye.